How to positive in bad times. How to be positive in bad times. In the intricate and complex labyrinth of life, there are often periods wherein the human spirit is tested by an array of overwhelming adversities, unpredictable catastrophes, and existential uncertainties. These moments, characterized by their multifaceted and frequently inscrutable nature, can compel even the most optimistic of individuals to experience profound discouragement, vulnerability, and despondency. However, within the profound depths of these difficult moments lies the remarkable potential for personal growth, resilience, and transcendence. The key to navigating such turbulent times lies not in avoiding or circumventing them, but in cultivating an unyielding inner fortitude, an unwavering commitment to psychological optimism, and the strategic adoption of pragmatic strategies to maintain a positive outlook in the face of adversity. To begin, it is crucial to recognize the fundamental nature of positivity as a psychological construct that encompasses not only the disposition to focus on favorable outcomes, but also the ability to construct a coherent and adaptive narrative amidst distressing circumstances. This narrative, when consciously cultivated, serves as a mental framework that allows individuals to reframe perceived hardships, situational setbacks, and challenges as opportunities for self-reflection, personal development, and eventual triumph. The role of perspective reframing. One of the most potent tools in maintaining a positive mindset during periods of tumult is the technique of perspective reframing. This psychological strategy involves intentionally altering one's interpretation of a given situation, shifting from a lens of defeatism and helplessness to one that emphasizes potential growth opportunity. The intrinsic power of reframing lies in its ability to transform obstacles into catalysts for learning, resilience, and introspection. Consider the example of professional failure. In the throes of a career setback, an individual may initially view the event through a narrow, pessimistic lens, seeing it as a harbinger of future ineptitude or irrelevance. However, with a shift in perspective, this setback can be reframed as an invaluable learning experience, an opportunity to reassess one's skills, recalibrate personal goals, and evolve in ways that were previously inconceivable. By training the mind to view setbacks not as irrevocable defeats, but as transient and surmountable challenges, the individual is empowered to maintain an optimistic, forward-thinking approach despite the prevailing external circumstances. The power of self-compassion. During times of strife, it is all too easy to succumb to a self-critical, judgmental mindset, exacerbating the emotional toll of adverse circumstances. Self-compassion, as articulated by pioneering psychologist Kristen Neff, is the antidote to such destructive tendencies. Rather than succumbing to harsh self-recrimination in response to failure or suffering, individuals practicing self-compassion approach themselves with the same kindness, understanding, and empathy that they would extend to a close friend in a similar situation. This principle is particularly vital in moments of despair, where feelings of isolation or inadequacy may arise. Self-compassion provides individuals with the emotional resilience to withstand the temporary discomforts of difficult times while simultaneously fostering a sense of internal worth that is not contingent upon external circumstances. By embracing this compassionate mindset, individuals can maintain a balanced and constructive perspective that enhances their overall well-being, even amidst chaos and turmoil. Cultivating gratitude as a shield against negativity. In the face of adversity, it is human nature to fixate on what is lacking, what has been lost, or what is beyond one's control. Yet, this tendency often exacerbates negative emotions, exacerbating feelings of helplessness and despair. Conversely, the deliberate practice of gratitude serves as a powerful countermeasure against these negative tendencies. The act of focusing on what remains, be it relationships, health, opportunities for growth, or moments of beauty, shifts the individual's attention away from the perceived scarcity of the moment and towards the abundance that still exists, no matter how small it may seem. Gratitude, when practiced consistently, has been shown to elevate mood, improve emotional resilience, and enhance overall psychological well-being. By maintaining a daily practice of acknowledging and appreciating the positive aspects of one's life, individuals can create a mental buffer against the corrosive effects of prolonged adversity. This habit does not require the denial of suffering, but rather encourages a broader, more balanced perspective, allowing the individual to navigate hardships with a sense of agency, hope, and emotional equilibrium. The role of meaning-making in adversity. In the face of existential uncertainty and profound suffering, the process of meaning-making can serve as a critical psychological tool for maintaining positivity. Meaning-making refers to the capacity to find significance, purpose, or understanding in otherwise distressing or disorienting experiences. This process is essential for individuals confronting personal tragedy, loss, or existential crises, as it allows them to integrate these painful experiences into a larger narrative of personal growth and purpose. The ability to find meaning in suffering has been well documented in psychological research, particularly within the field of post-traumatic growth. Individuals who are able to derive meaning from their most challenging experiences often report profound transformations in their worldview, relationships, and sense of purpose. Rather than seeing themselves as victims of circumstance, they view their adversity as an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more attuned to their own values and aspirations. In this way, meaning-making provides individuals with a psychological framework that transforms suffering from a passive experience into an active catalyst for profound self-improvement and transcendence. Strengthening emotional resilience through practice. Building emotional resilience, the capacity to withstand, recover from, and adapt to adversity, is one of the most critical elements of cultivating a positive mindset in difficult times. Emotional resilience is not an innate trait, but a learned skill that can be developed through intentional practice and commitment. Resilience involves developing the ability to remain flexible in the face of challenges, to view setbacks as temporary, and to bounce back from hardship with renewed determination and focus. A key aspect of strengthening emotional resilience is the cultivation of mindfulness. Mindfulness, the practice of being fully present in the moment without judgment, enables individuals to develop greater emotional awareness and regulation. By honing this skill, individuals can more effectively manage the emotional turbulence that arises during difficult times, preventing them from becoming overwhelmed by negative emotions or spiraling into despair. Moreover, mindfulness encourages individuals to approach their difficulties with a sense of curiosity and openness rather than resistance, thereby facilitating greater acceptance and emotional adaptation. Social support, the lifeline of positivity. Finally, one of the most potent forces for maintaining positivity during challenging times is the support of a compassionate social network. Humans are inherently social creatures, and the experience of shared connection, empathy, and mutual support can provide individuals with the strength to endure even the most trying circumstances. Whether through the encouragement of family members, friends, or support groups, social support acts as a psychological buffer that reduces stress, fosters emotional healing, and reinforces a sense of belonging. In times of hardship, it is crucial to actively seek and nurture these connections, recognizing that vulnerability and seeking help are not signs of weakness, but manifestations of strength and self-awareness. By allowing oneself to lean on others during difficult times, individuals create a support system that fortifies their mental and emotional well-being, enhancing their ability to maintain a positive mindset despite external challenges. Conclusion. In conclusion, the art of remaining positive in the face of adversity is a multifaceted and dynamic process that requires both inner cultivation and external strategies. By reframing perspectives, practicing self-compassion, fostering gratitude, engaging in meaning-making, building emotional resilience, and nurturing social support, individuals can transform their relationship with hardship. They can emerge from difficult times not merely unscathed, but stronger, wiser, and more attuned to the deeper currents of meaning that flow through their lives. In doing so, they embody the indomitable human spirit's capacity to transcend suffering and rise to meet the challenges of life with optimism, grace, and unshakable resolve.